Hey friends, welcome to day 27 of our series. Today we're actually going to look at the longest psalm in the book of Psalms. If you guessed Psalm 119, you are correct. So we're going to look at Psalm 119, verse 105. And so this is the longest psalm in the Bible. It was written either by Ezra or by David. There's kind of a little dispute there. Some say that it was Ezra, some say the writings more line up with David's writing and his style. But either way, it is a fantastic psalm. Definitely one I encourage you to take your time and just go through and just read it. And there are 176 verses in this psalm in particular, and 171 of those verses, they all talk about God's word. And I just find that so incredible. And, the title of the psalm is The Goodness and the Glory of God's Word. And don't we know that to be true? It is good and it is glorious. So Psalm 119, verse 105, it says, Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. And then I love this in the Passion Translation. It says, Truth's shining light guides me in my choices and in my decisions, and the revelation of your word makes my pathway clear. So, who is the truth they're talking about here? Who is this light that they're talking about? It's talking about Jesus, right? I think we often think that we're navigating life on our own, but the reality is that we have a helper with us. He's with us every step along the way. That's something we've talked about continually throughout this series. And, he's one who has gone before us, right? He is the one who knows the beginning. He is the one who knows the end. He is the one who created the heavens and the earth. He is the one who's walking right alongside of us. He's here to lead us. He's here to guide us. He's not trying to make things harder for us or to darken our path. He's lighting the path for us. So, even when we go through storms, just like ships go through natural storms, what do they have to do? They have to find the light, right? They need to find the light that's going to lead them and guide them to safety. And, we often need to be reminded of that God's with us, right? He's going to lead us. He's going to guide us throughout our life as we come to him. And that's key, as we spend time with him, as we develop and nurture and grow our relationship with him, we can watch and see what it is that he's going to do. It's pretty amazing to be on this journey with him. I often will go for a car drive just by myself and all right, let me go just get away for a little bit and just spend some time with the Lord. Or sometimes I will, go in my room and close the door and I'll journal for a little bit and, I'll come to him looking for that light to lead me and guide me through those storms and through really the everyday life that we go through. So you have to remember back in that day, they didn't have street lights like we do. They didn't have like these fancy LED lights that would light the path for them. They had a lamp. They had a lamp and it would light their very next step. And not much more than that. It was usually just your first step, maybe first two steps, possibly, but not much more than that. And I love what my husband says. He always says that, God may not give us the A to Z, right? The path, the plan that we're looking for. We want to see the whole thing. We want to see point A to point Z and every letter in between. But often he may just show us A to B or B to C or C to D, right? And, we need to trust that when we come to him, that he is going to lead us and guide us. He's going to give us that next step. He will. He definitely will. It may not be exactly how we thought it would look, or maybe if we were planning the path the exact way that we would have thought it would have gone. But we need to trust that he's going to lead us. He's not going to bring us to a dead end, right? He's not going to lead us off a cliff or lead us in a back alley and leave us there. He's with us. He's for us. He wants to be our helper. He wants to be our guide throughout this life. as we trust in him. So I would encourage you today, look for him, ask him into your situation, whatever it is you're going through, and then listen for that next step. So ask, look, and listen. He's speaking. He definitely is. He is that light into our path. And I pray this encourages you, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.